going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ocho, and we back at it again, y'all. Today we're gonna be talking about being alone. It's a very touchy topic because if you not notice, unless you one of the chosen ones, a lot of people tend to have a lot of friends. I want to start by stating, typically the more friends you have, the more fake you are or become. I think the reasoning behind that is because I believe the more people that are in your ear, the more opportunity for people to throw you off in any type of way, or you just basically become knocked off balance and you lose your focus. So if we look at the notes, I'm gonna start by saying when you're alone versus when you have friends, you make better decision making, more solid, and it's non-influential. Because influences can be a motherfucker, right? I'll never forget, I think I said in one of my previous videos, I was at the mall one time, and when we went in with the intentions with one of us had a problem, everybody had a problem. Ended up just my problem and only my problem, which is cool, at the same time. It's like, it doesn't have to be that way. And when it's only my problem, then how is that fair to me? Because it's like, okay, you leave me left for dead, and everybody else is good, and everybody switches up whenever it's time for smoke or time for a lot of shit to hit the fan. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you this by basically saving you the grief and the anger and frustration and the legal actions and this and that. So it's always better to just be alone, because the simple fact, based off of solid decision making, and just when you tend to be alone, you tend to make bigger and better, smarter money moves. So we'll probably call that better productivity and magnitude. Because if you think about it, when you're ever just alone, have you ever basically been playing the game with a group of friends and couldn't none of y'all figure that out? You on the video game just going at it, you stuck on a level, then all of a sudden you get by yourself, and then all of a sudden you see your friend again and let them know, look bro, I finally passed level, you never believe what I did. Right. When you're alone, you're more connected to your inner self and the better version of your mind, because it ties into number one, the influences and this and that. So when you're by yourself, you tend to just go with the flow of things and just, start to think more. And your brain's basically telling you, trying to give you the upper hand and the benefit of the doubt for you being by yourself and alone. Abundance of opportunity. When you got opportunities, go after them. Don't wait to basically see what this person says or this person thinks about it, because at the end of the day, none of that shit matters. A lot of people are gonna hate typically, and a lot of people are gonna disagree with what you got going on and what you're doing, but it's up to you to basically make that right decision for you. It doesn't matter what Marco thinks about what you have to do or what you have to say. It doesn't matter about what Jared or your uncle has to say, because at the end of the day, you're trying to do what you got to do to basically better yourself. In all positivity and all energy around you. And basically, once you start to become a leading role model for a lot of people around you, a lot of people are going to fall off, and the very few are going to basically stick by your side and let you lead the way and take after you. So it has to be you to be the initial person to step up. Think about it like this. You rather know and try than to not know and not try. And the reason for that is because if you don't know anything, you would have never known the outcome of anything, and you would have never known what would have really happened. So I like the truth, and I like to keep it a buck. I want all y'all to basically learn how to observe and just sit back, listen, watch, and just think. Within every opportunity, every situation, every move, every thought, every sight, anything, I want you to just sit back, learn, and observe, and you'll start to see the world for what it truly is. And everybody around you, if they mean good or they mean bad, positivity, negativity, it doesn't really matter. You have to basically be that one to stand up and just view it all. Because, and I quote, loyalty will get you killed, love will get you hated, and trust will get you hurt. One of the most realest things I've ever heard personally, in my opinion. Shout out to Quando, man. Basically, what he was meaning by that is love, when you tend to let friends, and he was saying something different, but my supporting reasoning behind being able to back up what he's saying, and that's my own definition to that. My add-in on that is basically saying love will get you hurt because a lot of friends and family tend to backstab you when you need it the most. I was thinking back to NBA Youngboy and his song "No Understand." That's typically how it is. Don't nobody really understand until you have your hand out or you need something from somebody, and they still don't even more than likely understand after that. So I'm doubling down on basically love will get you hurt, loyalty will get you killed. Within the loyalty will get you killed is because when you're loyal to one person, and let's say you got another person who doesn't like this person, it creates a situation where you're basically caught in the middle and caught in between the lines, and you're basically left with no other choice but to basically pick a side or choose a side. And it typically sucks because it's like one false move and it's all over with. And it's like you either got to be loyal to this person or that person. Let's say, my dad always told me certain people aren't supposed to be introduced to certain people. Like, let's say you have a friend over here, a friend over there. You can't always introduce your friends just because you like them and you feel like that'll be something good to, good to basically put together because it interests you. The reason behind that is because of the simple fact, what you get along with this person, this other person may not like this other person's way of doing stuff or the way you act around this person. Like I said, back to influential and shit like that. So that could be a key factor as far as when you do have bros to say, or close people that you really rock with, people you'll die behind, people you'll give the clothes off your back for. So loyalty basically will get you killed. Trust to get you hurt. But a lot of times when you have fake people and stuff goes down, the true colors tend to show. And it'll get you hurt because it's a simple fact. You're trusting them with your life. And a lot of fake people, or a lot of people who aren't awoke yet, or who are not the chosen ones, they tend to, when all else fails and all the progress is off and all the and all the marbles, going for all the marbles, all the chips, all the gloves are off, stuff goes down, they tend to fold under pressure and they'll put themselves above you. And that's how trust will get you hurt. Now, you need to take opportunities and chances and run with them. When you have an opportunity or a chance to basically make better for yourself, take that opportunity and don't look back. You just need to go and take off, because 9 out of 10, a lot of people are selfish. And I'm not saying be selfish, but I'm saying care about other people's opinions, but care about yours more, because a lot of people will put themselves before you. I want you guys to basically learn how to talk to yourselves. When you talk to yourself, a lot of people may look at you like you're weird, or you just basically speak quietly. But when you talk to yourself, it's a good thing always, because it's like you're rethinking out loud and you're seeing what certain things sound like or what certain situations may end up to be. When you talk to yourself, it basically makes you 2 times smarter, and it gives you the upper hand because you're not second guessing yourself, but it's like it's that second line of defense of doing something that you know is out of your control. A lot of times, 9 times out of 10, your conscience is always right, and that gut feeling that you have is typically a good thing. So that's why you should always talk to yourself, because nobody knows more about you than you. Being alone brings you less stress altogether, guys. Inner peace altogether, in and out, because it's like when you're by yourself, you have choices to make. And when you got this person by you, you can do whatever you want to do without having to basically alter this scenario to this person's overall well-being, the person beside you. So when you're by yourself, you don't got somebody to chew you out or basically tell you where you're not good at, or where you're not succeeding or accelerating, or somebody to basically say they didn't believe in you, or basically all the negativities. All the negativity stays away typically when you're by yourself if you just keep a positive mindset. Better envisionment. Basically, when you're alone, your body and brain tends to put you in a self-defense mode. And a lot of people in school, like what they call it in school, I think it's the fight or flight method. That's true to a certain extent. Another topic for another video, another day. But it puts you in the fight or flight mode, but at the same time, you just start to see with more clarity and more reasoning and more perspective when you're alone. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This was a video I've been wanting to do. Just some stuff to get off my chest and basically enlighten you guys on better ways of thinking. Stay tuned for the next video. Turn on the bell notification.